Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of The Whack. So today I want to talk about daily encounters. So let's cut to a clip. Alright, I'm sorry for that. That was pretty bad. But yeah, I want to talk about daily interactions and daily encounters and how much weight and how much effect they have on a person you come into contact with. So I work at a grocery store and I'm in dairy. Let's cut to a clip. Yeah, so basically they pay me to put yogurt on the shelf, and it's not a terrible job. One of the main duties of the job that they really want to drill in your mind is to interact with the customer. So whenever a customer walks by, you want to smile and say, "How are you doing today? You finding everything okay?" And you just want to have a nice glow coming off of you. You want to make the customer feel welcomed. And so I think that's such an important and overlooked aspect of life, because the daily encounters you have with people can change how their whole day is gone. Like, they could be having a terrible day, and you just taking the time to stop and say hello and smile and show that you care about them can mean the world to them. But today I was on a run, and the night before we had a huge storm. Like, trees were knocked down, power's out everywhere. We just recently got our power back here, but all the power was out in the entire neighborhood. So I was running and I saw the debris and stuff. There were like leaves and sticks and branches in everyone's yards. And I'm running and I see this one older lady, probably mid-70s, and she's out there by herself picking up sticks and branches, and she's sweat's pouring from her face. She's exhausted. And I see this and I'm running. I got my headphones blaring. I'm like in the zone. And when I see this, I immediately stop, take out my headphones, and walk over and ask her if she needs any help. And I know this might seem strange because, like, we're strangers and she doesn't know who's coming up to help. But she was so grateful and she was so happy that I came up to just ask if she needed a little help. And it was just so awesome to see the look on her face when she saw that I wanted to help. So I spent like 30 minutes picking up the debris with her, talking to her, getting to know her a little bit more. And it was just a really cool experience. And I could tell just by the look on her face how happy she was that I stopped and helped her do that. It's just interactions like those, they can really make someone's day. It doesn't have to be something as maybe big as that, but it can be something as simple as holding the door open for someone, or just smiling at them and waving at them when you drive by. It can really make someone's day, because think about it. When, say you're a retired fella, and you're like 66 and you're going out to lunch, and maybe that's the only time you leave the house for the day, so that's the only time you're going to be able to interact with another person. It's our job as decent human beings to make that interaction as good and as positive of an experience as possible. But overall, isn't that really what life's all about? Just making others happy and showing others that you appreciate them. I know I'll get really happy inside when someone will hold the door for me and smiles at me, or someone compliments me on the street. It's just something as simple as a little smile, and it can really go a long way, guys. So I just want to get that into your minds on today's episode of The Whack, that we need to take every interaction and make it as positive of an experience as possible for the other person, because you don't know what kind of day they're having. You don't know if they could be dealing and going through some really tough stuff, and your one little smile could really help them out and make their day a lot better. Thank you. Hello guys, Matthew here. I want to thank you guys for watching today's episode of The Whack. I got new episodes every Wednesday and every Saturday, so make sure you stay tuned for more content, and be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed.